What is up, developers? It's a fantastic day. It's a fantastic day to get coding. So today we're going to be going over cookies in general, but we're going to be using JavaScript. So to be specific, JavaScript cookies. So before we get into this, we are at 738 subscribers. Let's get to that 1K. So if you haven't subscribed, go and demolish that subscribe button. And for my subscribers, hit me a like for the algorithm, and let's get straight to it. So basically what I have here, I have an index.html with a h1 written cookies and a script tag to my app.js, which is empty, and so is my style sheet. So basically I just have two pages with some boilerplate code. I'm going to explain where I got this script tag in a moment. So we're going to be using a library which makes it super simple to use cookies. So this is the library itself. So this is the library. JS cookie is the library. I'll leave the link below down in the description. Alright, so there's several ways you can use this library. You can of course use npm, but we're going to be using the cdn. So the cdn you can just copy right here. So you can copy right here and paste it within your HTML and you're good to go. So let's get straight to it. So what are some of the use cases of cookies? Cookies you can use for user authentication, maybe keep track of the user throughout the site, because this is actually a file that you will be saving into that user's hard drive. So you'll be able to keep record of how many times this guy has visited your site and such that. You probably wondered why. You probably went to maybe Amazon and looked up maybe a massager or maybe, I don't know, pillows and stuff. Then you head back to Facebook and you find similar ads. That's just probably the work of cookies. But you are always entitled to either accept or decline cookies on whatever site you visit. So anyway, let's get straight to it, and I'm going to show you how you can use cookies. So first of all, how about we just create one? So creating a cookie, the syntax is pretty simple. You can find the usage right here. So we use the keyword set to create this particular cookie. So let me just comment this and say creating a cookie. So it's pretty simple. So what you're going to do is cookies dot get, not get, that is beyond me. You are creating it, so you are setting it. So cookies dot set, and first thing what you want to pass in is the actual cookie. So not the actual value, but like the cookie. So for this instance, I'm going to say maybe let me just do user, and then I'm going to do a comma, and then you're actually setting the actual value. So for this user, I'm going to say fortune. So and then you can actually pass in some more stuff in here, like when is this cookie going to expire. So let's do that. So I'm going to do like let me just do expire. So this cookie expires in 7 days. Alright, and first I don't want to do anything much with this. Let's just check back on our browser. You want to make sure that this is actually working. So I'm going to inspect. So what I want to go is over to the application section and the cookie. As you can see, there is that value. Let me delete all of this, by the way. Okay, let me just refresh this page. syntax. Aha, so we have the cookie user with the value of Fortuna, and we should be able to see when exactly this cookie is due to expire. But definitely you can already see that there's a cookie that has been created, so let's not get much into that. What I want to do now, I want to create a variable, so I'm going to do create a variable, so, and I'm going to call this my cookie. Then this is actually the syntax for getting the actual cookie. So you use cookie dot get, and then what you want to pass in is the actual the name. So I want to get user. So what I can do with this, maybe I can just output this. So if I head back to my index, I have a h1 with the ID of hero. So what I can do is I can just say document dot get element by ID. Then of course I want to get the hero. Then I want to change its HTML. So and I want to do my cookie. Voila, ASAP. So as you can see, the text has changed from cookie to the actual cookie value. So what I want to do now is check if this is available across the board. So this is page 2. Let me just create an anchor tag and link it to my second page. So let me just link this to page 2, and I'm just going to say got, and just for so let's go to page 2. But page 2 doesn't have anything, so how about let's give it a h1. I'm going to use the same ID so that it will get affected. So the ID was hero. Okay, I don't have to put any content. I can just do page 2. Okay, what am I not doing right here? It should display this page as well. Yikes. So something's up with page 2. Well, we linked the style sheet correctly, and we also okay. Let me just try writing it in this page directly so that you can see we can always access this value. So I'm just going to do script. What am I doing? I'm just going to write a script tag. Then in here, what I want to do is document dot write, and of course what I want to pass in here is my cookie. And voila, that should do it. This is beyond me. I am astonished. This is outrageous. Oh, this shouldn't be here at all. Sorry guys. So what I want to do is write it right here. So documents dot write. Then you want to pass in my cookie, the variable, and voila, let's get straight to it. Undefined. Alright, so maybe let's try doing this from let's just head back to page 2. What I want to do is I'm going to get this value anyway, so cookies dot get, and of course that would be user. Okay, let's see what this does. Wow, so as you can see, we have the value of our cookie at whichever page, which means this is available all through the site. So if you wanted to transfer data, cookies is another way to go. Now let me show you something, a bit more of what you can do with cookies. So what I want to do here is I want to do an if statement. So I'm just going to say if my cookie is equals to Fortuna. Okay, now that's how you fail JavaScript. What am I doing? Okay, so if the cookie equals to Fortuna, what I want to do is maybe change a class. So I'm going to do document. I'm going to say, let me create a variable element equals to document dot query selector, and what you want to pass in here is actually the element itself. So I'm going to do h1 and bravo. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to say elements dot get class. No, you wanna do class list. Then I want to add. Yep. So I want to add let's add a class. Let's add a class called, I don't know. Let's do different. Let's just do a change or something. Change. Alright, let's go. So back in our index.html, we do have this h1 with the ID of hero. So let's pretty much add a class of change. No, we don't really have to do this. You just have to write the style for the actual. So I'm just going to do the change. I'm going to do an excessive font size of maybe 50 pixels so that we can notice the change right away. And I'm just going to change the family to Sheriff himself, and that's pretty much it. Maybe change the color as well so that we'll notice it. And then I'm going to do crimson, and that's it. So let's head back to our index. Okay, give it a while. It's a slow PC. Okay. So pretty much nothing has changed. Why hasn't anything changed? Okay, let's look at our syntax. Okay, that's because this isn't actually the actual value of the cookie is Fortuna with an emoji, and at this point that emoji isn't there. Alright, that should do it. And voila, you directly see the change that has happened. So you can really play around with cookies and do a lot of stuff. Like we can even do another statement. You can say like if my cookie, let's do Dave. Alright, so I can even remove this. So I can do elements dot class list. Then I want to remove that class, and that's it. Let me just close that up. So I want to change this to dev, and it should automatically revert all our changes. And as you can see, our changes are back. So let me just undo that. And the change is nearly instant. You can see what has happened. So you can do a lot with cookies. This is just an introductory video, but be sure to go through all you can go through this documentation and get, I don't know, a feel of how cookies can actually work. You can also delete cookies. You should have gone through that, so let's definitely go through that. So let me delete this cookie. So cookies dot delete. Is that the syntax? Nope. And then you want to pass in the cookie name, so user, and voila. So we're still getting Fortuna for some reason. Anyway, so basically that was it for the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to leave me a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.